right. Ms. Benjamin, do you have any questions? Anything you want to add or ask?
No, ma'am. I don't have any more questions. Oh, wait, I do. When will I see you again?
It's gonna be in a month's time. I don't have any particular dates. Okay, but they're gonna schedule you and send you appointment card because they have to check the schedule to see what time, what available day. Okay. So currently you're in school, college?
Yes, I got discharged. The whole hospital situation kind of trickled down, and I'm in the process of going back to school. Okay. So I found some grant money online that I don't have to pay back. If you know anyone in the South Carolina area who needs grant money, you go on their website, South Carolina State, the loans department, and they have loans you don't have to pay back. Someone gave the information to me, that's why I'm giving it to you. It's nothing to spread the gospel of God, okay? It's for free. But I'm looking into that this week. Like I said, I also content create and I stream on Twitch. It's about my mental health journey and everything. So I'm currently doing content creating as a way to make money and to also help people and spread the awareness of mental health.
That's good. Yes. That's good. Awesome. I think you're doing good. You just need to be on the right medication to stabilize your mood here. You know, with the history, family history, sometimes, that could be, contributing factors. So we have to stabilize your mood so that you can keep moving further, with your plans and goals. Yeah, I think you have a goal, you have, plans, but the emotion, we have to control that. And I know you talked about being on the spectrum, but I'm going to ask you this question to make sure if you meet the criteria. Do you have issue with communication challenges, facing people? Because from what I'm seeing here, you are able to communicate with me, looking at me eyeball to eyeball. I'm not seeing any challenges.
I'm looking at you eyeball to eyeball because you're on the screen and I can focus. If you're here in my face, I'm literally like this. And that's why I keep doing this, because I'm trying to focus on you and your voice is very calming. So it's easier for me to focus on you. I do get very overstimulated quickly. I do not like loud noises, sounds. I don't like to speak very loudly, and I don't like to speak very loudly at all. Unless I'm that excited, then I'll even break myself down. Even in the moments of me having manic episodes and I'm trying to communicate with someone, I know how intense I can get. And it's also very hard for me to bring myself back down, because it's easy to be irate. You can do that in less than a second, but it's harder to come down. But I always try to use my coping mechanisms. I'm a very intelligent person. I seek knowledge. So my learning abilities has nothing to do with anything. It's communication. If you wrong me, or just like my abusers, I can't face them because I know exactly what I need to say to them. I can actually write a letter. I can do all of those things. And it's not even just about the abusers. It's anyone that I have a conflict with in a situation. It's conflict. I can't face you because it'll either go this way or it'll either go that way. And for me, if it goes that way, I'll be going in cuffs or in a nightgown. We don't want that. So I try to always I keep those thoughts in my head. If you give them the manic episodes, they're going to give you the needle with the juice inside and that white nightgown that you don't want. Yeah. So I keep all of those things in my mind to keep me grounded. It's not, and I think it's more of the stigma. People assume when people have challenges and they don't look the same. And that's the thing. I've been this way. I'm just now finding out I have differences about myself at 27. So I've known me all of my life. And now they tell me, hey, this is what's actually wrong with you. Now I'm just trying to figure it all out. And I tell my kids, because I'm a substitute teacher, but I'm in school to be a high school teacher. But I sub from elementary. I don't do middle school, and I only go to high schools. So I tell my kids, we're all different, and that's perfect. We're not supposed to be the same. Even if you have learning abilities or physical abilities that, become a challenge, use that as fuel. Because my mom raised me that way. My brother was the one that was different in our household, and she told him, this is not a crutch. You are not crippled. You will do. So I see myself as the same. Autism is my cape. I'm a superhero. It's little kids who look up to me every day. I don't care if I have to read something 36 times before I actually understand it, before the comprehension is there, because I can make the cognitive thoughts. That is no worry. It's me focusing and not being overstimulated so that I can actually comprehend. Yeah, it's a little deeper than me learning. It's me actually communicating. How on jobs they talk about emotional workers. I myself can be an emotional worker, and I don't like that. That's why I was okay with medication and everything, because I know that it'll benefit my life in a better way, for sure.
Do you have preference for structured routine?
Yes. Yes, I do. I love
structure. Do you feel distressed or anxious when those routines are disrupted or changed, things like that?
So I can no longer go to a nail salon if the same person does not do my nails. It's certain things that just have to be done. When it's time to wash clothes, I need to be able to wash my clothes, take them out of the wash machine, put them in the dryer myself, fold them myself. If someone gets in between that routine, they might as well just have done it themselves, because now I feel inconvenienced. You've gotten into my way. Why are you taking my clothes out of the dryer or the wash machine when you could have done the laundry all yourself? Yeah.
What about being sensitive? I know you mentioned being sensitive to sound, right?
Yes. And that's why I turned it down. I was just like, okay, wait a minute, what's going on?
Yeah. What about lights?
Yes. I don't really like a lot of lights, but I now have to have lights because I realize that's what triggers my depression, in a sense. My room used to be pitch black dark. I had blackout curtains. But when I moved back home to my mom's house, away from my boyfriend's house, I took the curtains down. I now have tapestries up to my window, which are like light curtains, little decorative sheets, if you will. But the sunlight can still shine through. Sometimes I lift them up just so the sun can come in and I'm not as gloomy, if it looks beautiful, I'll feel beautiful in my mind. So it's really about me tricking myself. I do a pretty good job at it sometimes. Yesterday I couldn't trick myself and it tore me up. And I knew it was because I was anxious. Whenever I get these appointments, I get very anxious. I can say that. Because I'm not sure where they're headed sometimes,
You tend to misinterpret things like jokes, things like that?
Sometimes. I have a great sense of humor, so... And that's another thing. I use my sense of humor, I wouldn't say to deflect, but to lighten a situation for me. Like me being in the hospital, I can make nothing but jokes about it because it takes away from the harsh reality of me actually being away in the hospital. To anybody else, it's like, oh my God, when they hear that I was in the ward, they're like, well, is everything okay? And I'm like, well, no, it's not. Actually, I almost killed myself. How are you though? You doing good? And they're like, excuse me. Well, yeah, life's not good. Life is heavy at times. And I think the more we understand that we all are human and we just need to give each other a break at times, a little grace, we'll do better as a society. But yeah, I have a pretty good sense of humor. If anything, I joke a little too much sometimes. Yeah. But when the mood switches go, I don't joke. Not at all. There's no crack of smile on my face. There's no glee, no nothing. There's irritation there and unbotheredness. It's actually very, very strong. Like you could feel it.
You have trouble regulating your emotion, like in difficult situation, coping with stress,
In a
it's
sense,
like having anxiety or meltdown under stress.
my meltdowns are more reserved in a sense, because I'm not a manic person. It's just throwing things. My manic episodes are more of, well, now they're more of me just being alone and being irritated by just me feeling how I need to feel, because I was told we're human. We're not robots. We have to let these emotions run through us, but don't make it your life of feeling like that. Allow yourself to feel and let it go. And that's what I try to do in those moments, allow myself to feel it and then go away from it. And yesterday I think I did pretty good at it. I was in that mood, and I actually did a pedicure on myself to pull myself out of that mood. Did it work? Not all, but it relieved some of my stress.
So most of this question I'm asking now is more of, for autism, to screen and assess you for that. Yeah.
Say that one more time.
I said most of these, questions I'm asking right now is to assess for the autism, being on spectrum.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so based on what, the question I asked, there's, tendency of you being on spectrum based on what you answered, the questions that you answered.
So yes to the spectrum.
Yeah.
I kind of figured. Like, I knew those things were apparent in my life. And like I told my mom, you weren't a bad parent. It's hard. And that's what the statistics show. When you have 3 children or more, you're not able to physically give all of your children the same amount of love and attention. It's not that you don't love your children. It's impossible. Yeah, and plus my brother was sick, so he acquired a lot of my mom's attention. Yeah.
So right now you're at 27 or 28?
I'm 28. I'll be 29 in March.
Okay, in March. Okay, March 5th. Okay. Yes. Okay. Do you tend to isolate yourself more?
Yes.
Okay. And right now you live with your boyfriend?
No, I live with my parents.
Parents, okay. Okay. Yes, let's try this medication and we go from there, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and send it to your pharmacy. Any questions at this time?
No, ma'am.
I don't know if I asked you about your weight.
Yes, ma'am. It is 178. That was the last time I checked it, which was about 2 to 3 weeks ago. The next time we talk, I will update you on my weight.
And your height is 5 and...
Yep, I'm 5 even.
Okay.
Did you know that spiders can grow in the tip of the banana right here? I didn't know that until about a couple of years ago. I like fun facts.
Yeah. I don't want to see. Your first name is Janisha. Janisha.
Janisha.
Janisha. Yeah, I think you are smart.
Thank you. Yeah, I like the fact to learn because a lot of people say that the way to keep Black people down is to put it in a book.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that's true because my goal is to read every book that they have banned. What is it that they don't want me to learn? What do they not want me to find out?
Yeah. Let me ask you, do you have strengths? What's your strengths and preferences?
My strength is I'm very loving. I'm sorry. My strengths and what was the last one? I'm sorry.
Your preferences.
My preferences. I have a lot of those. I have a lot of preferences, but I prefer to be comfortable. I also prefer, I would just leave it at comfortable because that's very broad. And no matter which situation you put it, I will always like to be comfortable in a situation. But not life, if that makes sense. In a situation, but not life. I don't want to be stagnant or just so used to. But in a situation that will arise, I would like to be comfortable. My strength is that I'm very compassionate. My mom raised me with love. I was raised around love. So that's all that I know is to really show love. And like I say, even in my manic episodes, I'm literally still trying my best to be a good person. It's just I'm so angry. You can't see that I'm trying to be a good person. So, yeah, I'm a very sweet person. I'm using my TikTok to literally spread awareness to mental health and to help people who are facing homelessness, starvation, all of those good things. So
that's good.
And all of the materials that I got from the hospital or that I get from you guys, I reword it in a sense and I give it to them for free. I paid an expensive price on my mental health so that others don't have to. We have people spreading chaos, foolishness every day. The least I can do is spread the word of God.
That's good. Let's see. I know currently you're not pregnant, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
You know your last menstrual period?
I'm on it.
Okay.
It started Friday.
Friday, okay. Yeah. Please hold on, I'm just trying to make sure I put everything right.
Okay.
And last hospitalization was in November, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you had mentioned was there any suicidal attempts at that time?
Yes, there were 3.
And was the attempts with medication or self-harming with maybe objects?
Medication. And then I just stopped eating, drinking, and talking. And then I tried to cut, but I wouldn't bleed. So, yeah. There's that.
having any suicidal thoughts, right?
No suicidal thoughts.
Do you remember the last time you had such thoughts?
When I was hospitalized.
Okay, since then, no episode. All right, Miss Benjamin, let's try this medication and see how that goes, okay?
Okay.
Right, any questions at this time?
No, ma'am.
Okay, it was nice talking with you. I'm sorry about the delay.
You're
okay?
fine. You're fine. It was nice talking with you too. I will see you next time.
Yeah, are you here by yourself?
My dad is up front.
Okay, so usually I have to call someone to take you up front, okay?
Okay.
Please hold on for me.
Okay.
Are you the oldest?
I'm the baby.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
How many siblings?
I have 2 brothers and I have a little sister, so I'm the oldest with my little sister.
Oh, they still. Hold on.
Okay.
Hello? Hi, Miss Yoga. Miss Benjamin in the room is ready. Okay, I'll let her. All right, thank you. I'll do that. All right, bye-bye. Okay, you were saying, she said you can come up from by yourself. She's by herself.
Okay.